Hello everyone, this is teacher Joanna again, and for tonight's lesson, we're going to talk about one civil service exam grammar question again. Okay, so I found it on Facebook again, and some people were asking about this. Okay, so let's see what the answer is. Okay, so although despite he is handicapped, he has been able to perpetuate his daily life. Okay, so we're going to choose among the three choices, of course. Okay, so the first choice is actually like although, right? And then the second one is actually like in spite. Okay, the third one is actually despite. Okay, so many people are confused among them, especially in spite and despite. Okay, so we're gonna learn the differences like among them. Okay, right. So for now, let's talk about first, okay, the sentence. Okay, I want you to think about, okay, the sentence pattern. Okay, what is the sentence pattern of the sentence? Okay, so think about it, right? Okay, so actually, okay, when you say like this the sentence pattern is actually like, as you can see, there's a comma there, so it means that we move something here. It means it's an adverb. I already talked about that in the previous video, so check on the previous one for you to understand this part better, right? Of course, so that's the adverb, and then we have the subject he. The verb has been able, okay, has been able to perpetuate, okay, that is your whole verb, okay, and then the object is actually daily life or life, okay, as the basic object. Okay, so we need to have something to complete the adverb there, okay, in front of the sentence. Okay, so let's study the differences between although, okay, in spite, and despite. Okay, so let's talk about first the part of speech. Okay, right, let's have first like although. Okay, so although is actually a conjunction, right? Of course, if that is a conjunction, we have to have the pattern like although plus subject plus verb. Okay, so although plus subject plus verb. Okay, so think about a sentence that you can actually like use using although. Okay, right, so let's have an example one. Okay, I want you to think and then, yeah, try to make your own one. But for now, for example, like, although he was tired, okay, he was able, he was able to do a lot of things at home, or to do a lot of things like in his home, right? Okay, so that's the thing, right? So although he was tired, he was able to do a lot of things in his home. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, and then as you can see there, we have like although plus subject he plus the verb was and the complement tired, right? So verb plus the rest of the sentence. Okay, now let's talk about despite. Despite is actually like a preposition. Okay, so the pattern would be despite plus a noun. Okay, and of course, this one is an adverb clause. Okay, if although plus subject plus verb plus the rest of the sentence, this one is an adverb phrase. Okay, yeah, so let's have an example. Let's use the same one, but despite plus noun. So despite, okay, his tiredness, okay, so we just use the noun form, he was able to do a lot of things, okay, in his home. Okay, right, so that's the thing. Now, despite and in spite have totally the same meaning, okay, but the patterns are different, okay? So if we're gonna say this like in spite, okay, so this is preposition plus noun, okay, plus another preposition of, okay, plus another noun. Okay, so preposition plus noun plus preposition plus noun. This one is actually like an adverb phrase as well. Okay, remember that. Whenever we use in spite, there should always be of. Okay, so let's try to do that. Like in spite of his tiredness, he was able to do a lot of things. Okay, in his home. Right, so in this case, as you can see, the only difference is of the meanings are totally the same. Okay, let us try. I'm going to write a sentence and I want you to tell me the answers. And as you can see, adverbs are displaced in front, so we need to have a comma for that. Okay, so let's have the sentence. For example, he got a high score in the exam, okay, blank, he was lazy to review. Okay, so, and then he got a high score in the exam, blank, his laziness to review. Okay, and then he got a high score in the exam, blank of his laziness to review. Okay, this one is just very easy. You just have to check first if there is a sentence or a noun after that. Number one, right? So we have like the subject he, and then we have the verb got, and then we have, of course, the object score, and we have in the exam, which is an adverb phrase. Okay, right? So, of course, here we need an adverb too. And as you can see there, there's a blank, and after the blank, there's a subject. Okay, so it means that it's an adverb clause, okay? There's a subject, a verb, and a complement, okay? And an adverb there. Okay, so if we have a subject and a verb, what do we use? Is it although or despite or in spite? Of course, it's although, right? Remember that, okay? Right, so, and then for this, okay, so let's have a short recap. Although plus subject plus verb, despite plus noun, right? In spite of plus noun. Okay, that's the thing, right? So that, yeah, we can easily answer. And then his laziness. Laziness is a noun, so of course, that is despite. And then there is of here, automatically, that is in spite. Okay, so those are the sentences. I hope this helped. Okay, in case you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let's keep on studying English grammar the fun and easy way. Have a good night, everyone.